everything should be questioned. Everything should be questioned. Ain't once you find out, you know, your teachers that lied to you for so many years, you ain't started questioning everything by now.
Yeah,
That's your problem.
that's your problem.
If you get lied to and you find out it was a lie after 10, 15 years after you done found out that, you know what I'm saying, Christopher Columbus didn't really discover America, then damn. You know what I'm saying? Fool me once, shame on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fool me twice, bro. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, bro, because you still gotta convince people that, you know, oh man, you shouldn't just trust everything that these
teacher
people
said.
are proven to be put on the shelves in these stores. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do I have to tell you that? What's going on that I gotta tell you that? Why do I have to tell you that, you know, you shouldn't be taking all the medication from the doctor that he prescribed? Why do I have to tell you that?
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't you hear the side effects? Like, why do I have to tell you that? you wanna be subject to those side? Okay, well, possibly die, but all you got is a cold. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take that medicine. You know what I'm saying? Why would you? Why do I have to explain
People,
to you?
yeah, people do. They, I mean, it's weird because people believe in them, especially if it's on TV. If it come on the news, they believe it. Yep, like the news people ain't real people. These people don't never lie. They ain't never lied in their life. If they said, yep, it's true. And like you said, they gotta push these agendas. Like you were just saying. Okay, for instance, you know, in school, if nothing else, your history teacher, right? Your history teacher should know what really went on. Why in the hell did they still teach you that Christopher Columbus discovered America when they knew what went on? That meant they didn't give a damn either. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. Either that, man, we paying you to teach this. If you don't teach this, damn it, you fired. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two. Either, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, why won't you tell these kids what's going on? Why wouldn't you want them to know who they are?
No, listen. No, I don't think that the teachers knew. I think that it was only a select few that knew the truth.
So you don't
At
think
first,
okay, go
it
ahead.
was only a select few that knew the truth at first, and they reconstructed the truth to, you know, fit their narrative of what they wanted. That's how you control the population.
Yeah, well, and when you say that, you talking about black teachers, right?
Now, I mean, teachers in general. If you going to school and getting your education, you getting it from the books that they writing. You know what I'm saying? You getting your education from the same books. Ain't nobody telling you something for you to remember. You studying it out of a book. And that's just school. You know what I'm saying? So if you going to school to become a teacher, the lies are in the books.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The lies was in the books, bro. This is what we were studying. So, you know, I feel like they didn't, and the best way to make a person believe something and relay the message as if they truly believe it is to make them believe the lie. So put it in a book. If I want you to become a teacher, right? Or if you going to school to become a teacher, and we know you got to study these books for this course. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a history teacher. Okay, here, McGraw Hill, this book, this yours, you know what I'm saying? Or whoever, whatever, you know what I'm saying, Scholastic, whatever the name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where the lies printed at. Right. In these books that you gotta buy to pass that course. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think that's the best way to make you relate a message as if you really believe it. Because you got it out of the book. That's how you got your degree. You know what I'm saying? You got your degree based on this. That's why when you hear, bro, I heard an interview with Dr. Sebi's wife, bro.
Yeah.
You know, they teach the holistic way, the natural way, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. So this doctor come over the line during the interview and go crazy, bro. I can't believe and you undermining my studies and all of these years of all of this. And I'm like, bro, why? First of all, why are you so mad? Why is you cursing at this lady? Like it's weird because you don't know how much of a fool you sound like. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes you think? And what makes it so bad? It was a black dude, bro. It was I don't care, and it really didn't matter what color you are. Everybody got their own understanding of life and what the truth is. You know what I'm saying? Why can't you respect that?
Right.
First of all, as a human being? Why do you think that because you read that book, that's what life is supposed to be? That's how you're supposed to be living. And if you ain't living by that, then you the worst kind of person in the world.
Yeah, he probably was trying to protect himself. He probably knows shit. Like everything she said, if they start listening to her, they gonna cut into my pocket. I cease to exist, cause you know what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, the body heals itself naturally. You know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I can get a cut on my arm right now, and then I don't got to put nothing on it.
None at all.
5 days later, the cut a scab. You see what I'm saying? It's healing itself. I ain't had to do that. You know what I'm saying? So internally, I think it heals itself too if you put the right things in your body. But we been trained consistently since we was babies to eat the wrong shit. So now we older and it's hard to break them habits. Like shit, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to escape this, like I was watching an interview, like the dude from Mobb Deep, I think he had like sickle cell or something like that. He cleaned up his eating and started eating straight what he's supposed to eat. He said he hadn't been sick in 5 years. So common sense tell me it's what you eating, right? You know what I'm saying? Even in the nation, they say, eat once a day. You very seldom get sick every few days, and you never get sick type shit. You know what I'm saying? But so you got to look at it like, if we didn't eat these things, how often will we really get sick? If we don't never get sick, shit, we don't need the medical industry. For what?
Exactly.
It'll die down so small to be a hospital in each state. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
For real, though.
Yeah,
That's real.
I mean, you're talking about big business. Now, they ain't going to let nobody single-handedly
you talking about world leaders, bro.
Yeah, you talking about single-handedly finna come ruin billions of dollars. We ain't finna do that.
It's scary, Joe. Like, you hear some of the stories about, people that preach, you know what I'm saying, and teach, the holistic diets and all of that kind of stuff, and the holistic methods. And it's just some people, again, oh man, y'all conspiracy, man, y'all believe that, y'all crazy, man. Ain't nobody did that to them. Like, who are you to say that? Like, why would you, what I'm saying, discredit what this man is saying happened to him? You know what I'm saying, or happened to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, it baffles the hell out of me that you think that if a population of people can treat you the way that they have treated your ancestors, that they wouldn't do something like this. Like, what the fuck is wrong?
Right.
Do you know?
I can't
Do you
understand that for my life. And that's with anything though. It's like
is what if, but you know what they favorite line be? That's so old, man. You gotta get back. Okay. All right, yeah. You keep thinking like that. And you know what though? Bruh man said it best, Joe. I forget what his real name is, Joe. Bruh man said it best, my boy. It must be so beautiful living in oblivion. Just not knowing, just waking up every day, happy, going to work, working your job, laughing with your friends, come home, scroll on Facebook, see what's going on, and do it all over again tomorrow. Never think about the truth, why we here, true existence, what happened in the past, why things are the way they are. You know what I'm saying? To never have to care about that kind of stuff, bro. Think about
well, it's kind of like
so lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think people can't come to realization that it's a hurtful feeling that you grew up your whole life and now you between 20 and 30, and then you realize that everything that you learned was a lie. Everything they ever taught you was a lie. I think that got to be the most hurtful feeling. Like everything, because they're like you were just talking about the history book. We could go outside the history books and get to talk about religion and all kind of. It's like everything you learned was a lie. So it's like, how do you get past that? You know what I'm saying? If everything you learned was a lie, people rather say this. You know what? I'm gonna just keep believing it. Then you done heard people say like, even though I know that's a lie, I'm gonna still roll with it.
There you go. That's what's really going on.
It's like
that's what's really going on.
Yeah,
they don't want to. People don't want to. It's like.
What I realized about things, I like. How could I teach a person if they ain't even ready to learn? See what I'm saying? You can't talk to no person. You can't teach nobody that ain't ready to learn, bro. They don't care nothing about what you talking about.
No, look. They never cared about how they lived their life. They just needed a template. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? They just needed some kind of template to, just along the way, this is what I learned. They really don't care about what they learned. They just
Right.
do it because that's life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People say it all the oh, this is just life. You know what I'm saying? No, it ain't just life. You choose the way you live, homie.
Yeah.
You got choices. If you ain't got nothing else, you got options.
You
You
got
know what
up.
I'm saying? You got the choice. You know what I mean? Now, whether you put yourself in danger or not for the choice that you make, that's that's
That's different.
that's one of the choice, right? You know what I mean? But that might be the consequence of one of the choices that you make. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Or the risk that you take. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So then when you really understand what that means, these are choices that you make and that could put your life at risk.
Right.
Why are you still questioning these people that's doing just that?
Right.
They talking about stuff that can get them killed.
Right.
They risking their lives to save yours,
Yeah.
to give you the stuff that you need to live well. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you
To
call it
not be
excuse.
sick all the time, to not, you know what I'm saying? Why would they just do that? Why would have
Yeah.
you? Then the crazy part be they be so quick to try and discredit them and ain't never tried it in their life.
Yeah.
Ain't never tried it, but man, that stuff probably don't even work, man. It don't probably. What are you talking about? What are
Mm.
you talking about now? Like probably don't. If what if you tried it and you were sick and then it didn't work and you died?
Yeah.
What are
Right.
you talking about, man? Like what are we? What are you talking? That's what I had to stop somebody the other day. Like man, what are you
I
talking
mean,
about? You tried it before, man. Like, have you tried? I don't want to talk about the ifs and somebody else and what they might think or what they might do. All the possible
right.
anything in the world is possible.
Right.
Let's just start there. Let's start right there and say anything in the world is possible. Now let's move past that and talk about reality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we know, what me and you know, what we, you know what I'm saying, what we didn't practice and we didn't seen or, you know what I'm saying, our experiences ourselves. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Our beliefs. You know what
My
I'm
thing,
saying?
like my thing is like like I said earlier, like now something like that they won't believe, but let them put that on the news. Everybody and their mama believe it. You
So
know what
it's
I'm saying?
true.
Kind of like okay, kind of like the corona shot. Man, this coming out. It was man, there was people. Man, you gonna die if you don't take the shot. Man, you need to take the shot. Ooh. And I'm sitting up here like, bro, come on, man. You got to be realistic with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me that
My right hand of God, boy. I
listen to like
never got sick. That's
reality,
what I'm
right? Like
saying.
you mean to tell me that I've been on this earth 30 some odd years, and you mean to tell me that now all of a sudden I need a shot to live, but God kept me alive the other years, but now all of a sudden I need a shot. That's bullshit.
Right, man.
And then and then not now you starting to see effects, and I don't know if this is because of that or what, but you got kids out here falling out in these games, and I mean, you look at all these these kids playing sports, man, falling out. Cause no, man, something I believe it did something to the upper respiratory system. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, bro. I for one believe that I'm not saying it's 100%, but coming from where I'm sitting, you know what I'm saying? From my perspective,
Right.
that could have very well been a cover up to kill people.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping it 100 because everybody that died was old folks with, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
other underlying illnesses and all of that kind of stuff, man.
Right.
They was finna see some type of money for their deaths.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all know that COVID deaths in the hospital, they getting paid for it. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of that's crazy, bro. But that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So it could have very well just been that cover up, though. But I ain't done that kind of research to really, and that's what people be, hitting on. But I wouldn't doubt it. Is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I wasn't even gonna do all that research. It didn't take that for me. I got common sense. I said to myself, man, I've been alive too long for you to tell me I need that to live now. Cause I see if I was 3-4, man, if he don't, it might possibly. Nah, man, I don't need that. Get out of here.
And
You know
now
what I'm
these people having these health issues, Joe, that took them shots.
saying? Yeah, bro. Like I mean, you just can't trick me with anything. I don't let
Call
people
me
do
crazy again,
it.
though.
Huh?
Call me crazy now. Like
Right.
when I wasn't taking that shot, boy,
I'm still here. I'm still here though. I'm still
yeah,
here. Man.
no,
That was in
no.
2020.
It
Yeah.
was people telling me, my family, Joe was telling me, man, boy, you better go take that shot, boy. People getting sick, people dying, bro.
Yeah.
You think this is a game, bro? Man, my family member sick, bro. They in the hospital.
Yeah.
You think this a game, bro? And like, dude, chill, bro. You
Yeah.
don't know what's going on with your family. You don't know what these people really out here doing to folks, man. Like, chill, though. Like, and now that all of these health issues coming up and them very same family members, I swear,
Yeah.
I kid you not, Joe. They think it's just, because of their bad eating habits. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been living their life the way they could be.
Mm-hmm.
But it just happens to be a coincidence that a lot of people that took them shots having the same health issues you have.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe it just weakened your immune system.
All right.
But who knows? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And I won't know because I ain't taking you, ain't putting nothing in me, bro.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna let them. I wasn't gonna let them get me like that.
I'm straight, yo. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If I die, it's gonna be something that I've done to myself. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody that done to me. I ain't finna go volunteer for you to put something in me that could possibly kill me.
Right.
Or make me sick, period. It's crazy. Boy, they give you a flu shot. You get sick immediately after. What the? Ain't this supposed to be a vaccine?
Right. I ain't gonna lie, I was arguing with the doctor about that on my babies. You know what I'm saying? Because they, this the thing. This is my thing, man. You start getting these kids these shots and shit like that, and this got poison in them. And I was telling her, I'm telling her it got poison. She's like, no, there ain't no poison. I'm like, I looked at her like, oh, so you don't think I did my goddamn research? You think I'm stupid? So after so long of looking at her, this is what she gonna say. It's just a very little bit. Now it's a very little bit. Now you don't know the amount. So you say it's a very little bit. Get your ass out.
This shit crazy.
I was gonna see like how did they, this they way of trying to help us get over shit. Let's inject them with the shit. Let's put it in them, and then their body can start building up an immune system to fight it off if they do come in contact with it.
You know what was crazy?
Come on, bro.
I had a nurse tell me
that
because we was arguing about medication and saying holistic methods and all of that, and she was telling me that doctors are not necessarily the people who putting this medication together. They just prescribe it.
Right.
She didn't understand the problem in that statement alone.
Yeah.
So what you telling me is
the doctors
they don't know what they giving. They just get a rundown of things that they can give you for that illness.
Yeah.
But they don't know what it is. So if I ask them, well, what's this? What's this in it? And what do that affect? Like, what do that go to? Do that go to like my respiratory system and that? Like, what do it do to my respiratory system? And if you can't break that down to me and you prescribing it to me and telling me that, that's a problem, bro. That's a huge issue. That's like me saying here, bro. You know what? They told me to tell you to take this with that illness that you got. Go ahead and take that. You should be good in a couple days.
He said you should
but
be good.
You could if you start bleeding from your brain or something. Come on back.
That ain't on us, right?
I got something else for you.
Right.
Oh my life, bro. This is what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And people don't see no problems with it. And I understand because it went on for so long that you think it's the normal way. Like I didn't know anything about holistic, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Until recently. I swear to God, I'm 35 years old. I ain't know nothing about it until recently. So of course, and I'm an open-minded person. Never been closed-minded in my life. So I'm gonna do some research and you know what I'm saying, listen to what these people talking about because everything we've been doing in the health system ain't been working.
Right.
I done had folks been dying of the same diseases for centuries. So I mean, since the beginning of time. So why not try a different method?
The reason I look at it like because I believe anything, positives and negatives. So anything that have a positive to it has to have a negative to it in order for this universe to work. Mm-hmm. So I can go far. I can go real deep and say, here the lights, the phones, the cars, the anything using them. But what we talking about is, if you have a disease, that means it got to be an antidote for it. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It got to be something to cure it. If you was able to catch it, that means it's something out there that's able to get it up out of you. And this what they tricked us at it, act like it wasn't nothing never to get up, so they could keep charging you and getting money from you. Now, prime example, AIDS. Magic Johnson announced this shit in '92. It's 2024. Now all of a sudden, back then they weren't as equipped as they is now. So how in the hell did he live so long? To up to nowadays. Nowadays they got these. I be seeing these little commercials. They got this things out where they can get your shit so low to where you can't tell who got it. They been had that out. Cause Dr. Sebi was talking about this shit in 88, 87 or whatever it was, 89, whatever it was, late 80s.
You can't even gain access to that man court case, bro. That's
No,
weird,
see what I'm
bro.
saying? So at the end of the day, I believe they've been news curious for everything.
Yeah, of
Yeah, you know
course.
what I'm saying? They want you to keep coming back to. That's why like even cancer, radiation. Come on over here so we can burn it the hell out of you, and then shit, we're gonna bring you back for another session and burn you again. All these
Of
times we get to charge you. You know what I'm saying? It's a money thing more than it is. People don't
course.
care about our health over here. I was watching a video where Cardi B said she was overseas eating from a McDonald's or Burger King or something, and said they should take way different than America because they ain't putting all the stuff they putting in the food over there in them countries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
America just about their bread. They rush up, let them give me some money. You know what I'm saying? And we don't care about no people and what's going on with them. Hell, die. That's on you.
Yeah, man. That was, you know what I'm saying, that was one of the questions that I had for the nurse that I was talking to, man, is if it's not about the money,
Mm-hmm.
then what is it about? Like why are doctors, the highest paid professions in America? You know what
Right.
I'm saying? That's kind of weird. If you think about it. You're talking about somebody who's supposed to care for and you take an oath and all of this. You know what I'm saying? And then you give people medicine that could possibly that can hurt them in more ways than it's gonna help them. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And then when it comes to illnesses and things that's wrong with your system, it's really about something you've been doing to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And of course they pushing all of this, the food and all of this kind of stuff with all of the processed stuff in it and the pesticides and all of that stuff, even on the fruit. You know what I'm saying? That they don't warn you enough about. You know what I'm saying? But it's more so about what you have to stop doing as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to what you know what I'm saying. And this thing is ways to flush the stuff out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's ways to attack whatever it is. You know what I'm saying that you've been taking, that you've been ingesting. You got to stop taking it first, and then you got to start eating stuff that'll help get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a whole lot. It's not even stuff that you could even not take the stuff to get rid of it and just stop eating the stuff that's what I'm saying that attack that system in particular or that organ in particular, and then your
Start,
body, like
healing
you
the
said, it'll heal itself. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? As long as you're getting the vitamins that you need, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
it'll heal itself
yeah.
over time. But just to think about how simple that is, bro. And this is stuff that's from the earth. You taking stuff from the earth. Like think about the lie that had to be created to make you think that you need medicine.
Yeah.
As
Ooh,
opposed to just planting a
hey,
seed.
look at it. Ooh, that's a
You
big one
plant a
there.
seed. Yeah, bro. Something you could grow in your backyard that'll help you get rid of that illness.
Yeah. Well, like
Why
that's
wouldn't you want to believe? I would want to believe in that. I ain't like I would want that to be true.
people get so caught up in it and they act like like it wasn't life before doctors. That'd be my thing. It'd be like it was life before these people. Y'all do know that, right? It was life
Right.
before doctors.
Exactly.
So if it was life before doctors, that means it was people getting sick before doctors. So if the people that was getting sick before doctors, how did these people heal themselves? We ain't gonna call them no faith healers. No, these people healing themselves for real. Ain't no faith in it. Ain't no faith in it. No, these people eating from the land and actually healing themselves. So that lets you know that God already had all this stuff here before you ever touched the earth. Before you ever thought about being here, he already knew what was gonna happen, or she already knew what was gonna happen, whichever one you choose to believe in. This the thing. Everything you get, like I said, it's something out there to cure it. That's cancer, AIDS, any type of sexually transmitted disease, anything you get, it's something out there that's able to cure it. So that lets you know, like, God already knew these things was coming anyway. Or the cells or whatever that was going to get in your body to accumulate these things in your body, he has something out there that, like you said, flush it right back out your system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, yeah, and you can look at it like, God being a spirit, and the devil being a spirit.
Well, I ain't even talking about necessarily a spirit. See, when you talk about a
No, what
spirit,
I'm not. I ain't saying, I ain't talking about on a religious standpoint. I'm talking about what you were saying about all of these illnesses and there being remedies to them. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Natural remedies to them.
yeah,
You could think about it in that aspect though, that for every positive there's a negative, right?
right,
So God obviously being a positive, the devil being a negative. There
yeah,
has to be a balance. He has powers, but God gonna look out for you and send you something, you know what I'm saying, to counter whatever he put out here to take you out. You know what I'm saying, to
yeah.
make you sick or whatever.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
got to balance the world out. I
yeah.
mean, that's just how it is. Everybody ain't gonna be good people. You got to have day and night. It all go together. So shit, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like uh when we get away from these things, it's like shit, you know what I'm saying? That's when it become a problem.